everyone. I'm on my own today. Sorry to disappoint you. But I was whipping up a batch of my grandma's pumpkin bars and I just had to show you how we did it. Little dude's at school and I'm busy making some desserts for a family gathering we're having tonight. So I thought I would take you on the ride with us. So here's how we make pumpkin bars. We're going to start by getting our dry ingredients mixed together. I have 2 cups of flour here in this bowl. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. We're going to add a tablespoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, and about a half a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to whisk that together. And once it's nice and combined, we'll just set it off to the side. Now it's time to get our wet ingredients together. We're going to start by beating 4 eggs. We're going to add 2 cups of granulated sugar. A cup of oil. You can use whatever your favorite kind of neutral flavored oil is. Vegetable oil, canola oil, whatever you have is fine. Get that mixed just a little bit. And then we'll add 1 cup of pumpkin. You want to use pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie filling. And we'll get this mixed up. Doesn't get much easier than that. Now we're just going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. Get that stirred in. Now if you like extra spice in your pumpkin desserts, you could very easily add a little bit of nutmeg or some cloves or something to this, but I'm going to make it just the way my grandma does, so that it's kind of a pumpkin forward flavor with some nice cinnamon but not too much spice. Alright. Just want to get it incorporated so that there's not any big lumps or anything, and that's all it takes. Got a greased sheet pan here. It's 13 by 18 by 1, so a half sheet. We're going to go ahead and get this pumpkin mixture spread out in here. And then we're going to bake it in a 350-degree oven. It'll take about 25 minutes. Now it's time to make some cream cheese frosting. We've got some good softened butter and cream cheese in here. We're just going to beat that together real quick. Alright, you want to make sure that you get all the butter chunks good and mixed in. That way you don't have chunks of butter in your frosting later. Now we're going to add 3 cups of powdered sugar. And a teaspoon of vanilla. We'll get that mixed in a little bit here. We're off to a good start here. Now we're just going to add enough milk to bring this together into a frosting. So we'll start with about a tablespoon and then kind of see how it goes. Now all we have to do is frost our pumpkin bars. So we're going to go ahead and put our frosting on here and spread it out. And then they're ready to eat. Just make sure your pumpkin bars are nice and cooled before you put your frosting on. If you want to set the frosting up a little bit, you can stick the bars in the refrigerator to set the frosting a little bit before you slice them. But that's it, easy peasy. You could garnish this with sprinkles if you want, or some chopped nuts, or Just leave it the way it is. If you want a different take on a cream cheese frosting, I have a cinnamon brown sugar cream cheese frosting on my site that's really good, and also a maple cream cheese frosting that's really good. But today we're sticking with Grandma's recipe, so here we go. All right, now that you know how easy it is to make these lovely pumpkin bars, I hope you whip up a batch. If this half sheet pan is too much for you, it's a giant 13 by 18 inch pan. You can cut the recipe in half and cook it in a 9 by 13. Just give it about 20 minutes in the oven and check it and see how it's doing. It's done when it springs back when you lightly touch it with a finger. So here you go, pumpkin bars. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Bye.